Hello YouTube, subscribers and viewers. Welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. In this video, I gotten out my Chiappa Rhino 4.5mm or .177 caliber CO2 powered revolver. Now this is a BB revolver. However, it will shoot lead pellets as well, and also the Excite Smart Shot lead BBs. It has a claimed velocity of up to 400 feet per second with steel BBs. However, the heavier lead does shoot quite a bit slower, but it's just nice that you can shoot both the BB, steel BBs and lead BBs and pellets as well. Kind of gives you, a little bit more variety in what you can shoot. Now it just has a smooth bore barrel, no rifling at all. So your pellets probably won't be very accurate at further distances, but anywhere probably 10 meters or below, it'd be just fine for plinking. Today's video, I want to get this, just run some of these pellets over the chronograph. I'm going to try some of these 7.33 grain JSB exact, and some of the I think these are 8.2, 8.3. I think they're 8.2. Come on, focus. 8.3 grain RW Superdome. We'll get some velocities on these because I want to get this thing out and do some outside shooting, maybe shoot some steel plates with it. But I want to try maybe some 10-meter shooting as well. Now this Chiappa Rhino, very unique design. This is basically designed a replica of the 357 Magnum. Again, it's a revolver. You release the cylinder with this little button here. Now the thing about this is it's the barrel is actually down here instead of up here. Also, it does have single and double action. However, it's not really like a true double or single action. If you bring this hammer type thing here back, it's not really a hammer. This just will cock the gun and give you the pretty much like the single action or just ready to shoot position. Now this is very, very heavy. This is probably a very probably the worst trigger that I have of anything. It's just god awful heavy. I mean, you really got to pull it. It's actually it feels much lighter and smoother in double, like just to pull it and shoot, but even that's horrible. I mean, but to cock it and try to squeeze it, even though it brings that hammer back, it's like it's completely like it's like you're trying to push it through a brick wall. It's just like very heavy, and I could try to get some weights. I'm just afraid I'm going to break my gauge because it's just horrible. This thing would definitely, if Rune Rebel would try to pull this or squeeze this, I'm sure his fingers would fall off. It's that bad. But as ugly as it may look, I like it. It's very cool. Again, it's called the Rhino. I guess because it kind of looks like a rhinoceros. However, to me, it looks more like some kind of something like a dinosaur skeleton or something you would find in a museum. Maybe like a triceratops or something like that. But nevertheless, it's still pretty cool. It is powered by CO2. You just pull the grip off here. Houses the CO2 cartridge in there. You just Allen key. Use the. Actually, it's right here. Has an integrated Allen key. You can just pierce the CO2 with. But we'll run some of these pellets over the chronograph. Again, I will do some JSB exacts and some RW Superdomes. Just see where they're shooting at. I'll be using a 12-gram CO2 cartridge, Umarex brand. I'll get that installed and pierced. But still a very cool revolver. Very unique design. All right, let's attempt to get a few weights of this trigger to pull. We'll first do them in double. This is going to be horrible. This thing is just, I don't even know the best way to hold this. without hitting my hand. Let me see. I'm just going to do a quick pull and just see what it is. Yeah, I think I just messed up my gauge. That's horrible. I'm not even gonna mess with it no more. I mean, that's just bad. I mean, let me see if I can curl that. All right, let me try again. Just on the edge of the table here. It's just, it's. Hope I didn't break my gauge. All right, we'll try that again. It's a really, I mean, it's a wide trigger. I think I said earlier, I mentioned I call it the trigger or the hammer of the trigger or whatever, but it's very heavy. I can even get a hold of it here. Yeah, it overloaded it. I mean, that's ridiculous. I think maybe the shells or the cartridges are rolling back and hanging it up as well. Let me try one like this. If it's that bad, yeah, that's how bad it is. It's probably even worse like this. I can't even pull it. It's so bad. It's over 10 pounds. It won't even shoot. Look at that. Hold it. Yeah, it won't even read it. It's over 11 pounds just trying to pull it. So yeah, very awful trigger. Hopefully I didn't break this thing, but that was awful. So I mean, it's still cool, but yeah, very, very super heavy trigger. Insanely heavy. I mean, I definitely do not recommend this for anybody with weak fingers. Yeah, this is ridiculously heavy. All right, let's try to get some numbers with this Chiappa Rhino CO2 power revolver, .177 caliber or 4.5 millimeter. Just did the attempted to do a trigger pull weight, and yeah, it was maxing out my gauge, well over 10-11 pounds. I have 6 super domes loaded up, 8.3 grains. Let's check the velocity again, up to 400 feet per second with steel BBs, using Umarex brand 12 gram CO2 cartridge with a drop of Craftsman pellet gun oil. Right here, Craftsman pellet gun oil. Been using this stuff for years. It is petroleum based, but it does a pretty good job. So I'm just going to shoot everything in double action. It's not a single action. You're just cocking the gun. Now you can decock this. I'll show you. If you cock it back, right there, it has a red indicator. You just bring this back, pull the trigger, it goes up, and then you release, and then that red indicator disappears. Means you're safe. It does have a safety right here. I believe forward. Forward is safe, and then to the back is shoot. So we'll just do 6. We'll just do everything in double action because it seems like this thing is designed to be shot that way. Because if you cock this back, it's just really, really heavy. So we'll do 6 super domes and then 6 of the JSB exacts. I'm going to start with the heaviest and work our way down. Indoor temperature is 73 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 degrees Celsius. Get a little better view of the number there. All right. Back up a little bit. I'm going to get the vapor. Alrighty. This will be in feet per second. 433.1. So that's pretty good for an 8.2 grain, 8.3 grain pellet. I mean, we're well over the FPS for steel BBs. .428.4. 418.6. Okay, tell you what, we'll do 3 and 3. So I'll cock it. .374.4. 363.1. Last one, I'll do double action again. See if there is a difference. 338.0. So it just dropped due to CO2 cooled down. But well over 400 feet per second with a 8.3 grain lead pellet. That's pretty good. First 6 shots. But we did drop there. We'll try the 7.33 grain JSB Exacts next. Next up, the JSB Exact. These are the RS. They're 7.33 grain. I do have a can down there. I'm going to try to hit it from here. But we'll get some velocities. I'll just do everything in double. Same CO2 cartridge. .49. That's really good. 7.33 grain lead pellet. .426.4. Check out the can. 389.0. All right. 396.4. I mean, considering up to 400 feet per second with a steel BB, what, 5.1 to 5.5 grains, if that. Got good power. 388.1. 385.9. Seems to be higher consistent numbers with the double action. That might have been the last one. Yep, that's it. We're out. We are out. So pretty good numbers. Again, with 7.33 grain lead pellets. Not too bad. Well, the first shot went in here. Actually caught the pellet. I don't know for sure where the second shot. I think I grazed it. And that's why it kind of hopped. But pretty darn good numbers with some lead pellets. Almost 450 feet per second. That's not too bad. Very good. Again, to indoor temperature, 73 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 degrees Celsius. So very good numbers. Very heavy trigger, maybe a heavy hammer fall, maybe a little bit better valve burst of CO2 to get that power. But yeah, this thing is well over 10 pounds. Very heavy trigger. All right, now for just a quick comparison, I got 6 Umarex, the chrome steel BBs. I weigh these. They were coming in anywhere between 5.1 to 5.3 grains. That's kind of where I kind of get that. Usually when I do any energy calculation, whatever, I'll meet that in the middle and do 5.2 just to kind of even it out, because it's kind of like a plus or minus thing. But same CO2 cartridge, 6 Umarex steel BBs loaded up. If I'm hitting 450, almost 450 with 7.33 grain lead pellets, these ought to fly pretty fast. I'm gonna shoot at the can as well, try to hit it again. Double action. 449.6. 433.7. 426.5. 426.3. 412. 421. That was it. So stayed in the 400s with the lighter BBs. Had all the, almost 450 with that first shot. Hit the can multiple times. So let's go take a look. Yep, it penetrated the can pretty good. They got same pellets still in there, but entries and exits. So BBs are pretty good too. I mean, it shoots the BBs and the pellets just fine. If you can get past the very heavy, ridiculously heavy trigger pull, this thing is not too bad, especially in the velocity and power department. I mean, that 449 feet per second with the 7.33 grain pellet, pushing 4.5 joules. I think I figured it up. It was like 3.2 point something foot-pounds of energy. That's not too bad. Shot both these lead pellets very well. The BBs, everything was over 400. Knocked on to 450 with these as well. Again, claim velocity of up to and right around or above 400 feet per second with steel BBs. Definitely achieved that, surpassed that. Cool revolver. Wasn't a big fan of it at first. Mostly because I think most of the ones I saw were the blued version and they had the white lettering. However, this one, the stainless or nickel finish, really was appealing to the eye. Doesn't have the white lettering. It does have some of the marking that you can see very well here, but it has the Rhino 60DS, and then I think it has 357 Magnum, and then the Rhino up here, and the serial number. Very cool. Has really nice weight. The only plastic is the grips. Other than that, it's really nice. One thing about this, this tends to get loose right here. There is an Allen head screw right here that needs tightened every once in a while. Just make sure that's tight. That's just a pin there. But if it starts, you'll feel it. Like when you go like this or go from side to side, you'll feel this piece move. Just make sure that screw gets tight. Don't over tighten it. But yeah, if you feel that getting kind of loose, that's what that is. But trigger wise, I really can't recommend this for anybody with weak fingers. But it's still a fun revolver style air gun. Again, it does have, you can cock the hammer back for that first shot. However, it feels like it's much heavier than the double action. If you just pull, it just feels a heck of a lot lighter. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I want to get this thing out and shoot some steel plates with it while I got some CO2 left. And then another video, we'll do some 10-meter shooting with a fresh CO2 cartridge and just see how well it does with BBs and pellets. Again, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.